How's it going today? Hello, it's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you Mega Man Battle Royale.
It's a fight you've been waiting for.
Right, Death Battle. Oh God, Mega Man was definitely one of my favorites.
Have you ever had a Battle Royale?
I don't think so. This is the first time. There's so many versions of Mega Man though that they've done. That is just, I just can't
wait. And I noticed how they changed their name last time from
yeah, Screw Attack is dead. Now
it's
just
Death Battle.
They're focusing strictly on Death Battles now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, if you guys haven't heard us, please follow us on social media and the link is below. Don't forget to
subscribe.
That's not it. I love that music when it.
Mega Man may be an icon by himself, but others have carried on his legacy.
Have you played all the Mega Man?
Immortality.
Somewhat.
Immortality.
Oh.
You're more the expert than me.
Yeah. Mega Man is the most mega of the men.
Oh, he had a dog?
Well, there are many versions of the character to choose from. Not that one. This battle will feature the 5 most prominent.
Okay.
The classic era Mega Man.
The regular Mega Man. Oh, that's the one I got introduced to. Didn't mess with that one. Definitely messed with EXE.
And the alien
and Star Force was
It was okay.
Yeah.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
To find out who would win.
No, I played the original Mega Man a little bit, but it was before my time.
20XX, the brilliant Dr. Light would change history forever, developing machines with AI so advanced it mimicked actual life. His goal was a world where robots and humankind could live together in trust and harmony.
Then the Mavericks happened.
Remember that.
Those are the Mavericks? Those are savages?
Dwayne reprogrammed the bots and tried to take over the world. Just the first in a lifetime of dick moves. To combat this threat, Light upgraded one of his prototypes, Rock, into the original, the classic Mega Man.
Oh, his name is Rock?
Classic,
yeah, Rock Man.
Diet Mega Man, Cherry Vanilla Mega Man, Mega Man Zero. So one of those that's much later. Mega Man is armored with ultra-strong Ceratanium and comes equipped with the Mega Buster, a literal hand cannon for each arm. While its normal lemon energy loops are too deadly, he can charge them up to tear through Robot Master ass like nothing.
Watch me shoot.
That there was Fly. Mega Man's most notable tool is his variable weapon system,
which
allows him to copy the data of fallen enemies to gain their weapons as his own. So now he can cut you down with the metal blade, light you up with the napalm bomb, and burn you alive with atomic fire, which is twice as hot as the surface of the sun. He's basically got a tool for every occasion. Sure, he can shield himself with the skull barrier, reflect projectiles with the Mirror Buster, bypass armor with the Centaur Flash.
Did you play that old Mega Man?
No.
And create localized similarities with the Black Hole Bomb.
No.
If the little blue buddy needs a boost, he can activate his double gear system, which is basically Roboroids. They jack up his power, his speed,
as you can see, updated.
And with his robotic canine companion Rush, Mega Man can access his super adapter form, which grants him flight, boosted power, and rocket-propelled punches. Mega Man is strong enough to lift a 60,000-ton tower. He's tough enough to survive the gravity of Jupiter, the heat of the sun, and absolute zero. Plus, he's fast enough to keep up with Quick Man, who can dodge lightning and can get close to the speed of light. Mega Man has battled over 100 Robot Masters and other robotic foes, including Sunstar, who was powerful enough to self-destruct and destroy the Wily Star, basically a small Death Star. With its size in mind, this would need energy equivalent to over 7 trillion megatons of TNT. Too bad all that power runs on limited ammo, though. Mega Man would carry the banner of peace across the world, fighting Wily's tyranny and spreading Dr. Light's dream of human robot coexistence. And everyone lived happily ever.
I forgot what system it is because remember I said it's before me.
Yeah.
My career, and I will call it.
Why did they make him all
swole?
Right, he all swole.
Mega Man.
And he's supposed to be short
He
too.
looked creepy.
He looked tall.
He looked creepy too.
Flash forward 100 years when the archaeologist Dr. Kane happened upon a sleeping blue android hidden deep within a ruined laboratory.
That's the one you said.
Zero.
Model, this android possessed free will and distinct.
No, that's Mega Man. That's X. Yeah, Mega Man X.
This wasn't Mega Man. This was Mega Man X.
Yup, Mega Man X.
A better version.
This guy was built by the late Dr. Light to be better than the original
over 200 years old.
Oh,
he's 5'5", so he has a whole foot on the other one.
Light locked him away in a capsule that ran tests on his
and he weighs
morality
less.
for 30 years. And And what better way to match decades of good boy training than waking up to worldwide war? He began mass replication of X, but his process was imperfect. Many of these Reploid robots went maverick and embroiled the world in centuries-long warfare.
Sigma.
Despite being a pacifist, X felt obliged to step in.
Did we see Sigma fight?
Which can fire off single shots of condensed solar energy or charge up several times over for even more power. He also carries his partner Zero Z Saber, a beam sword that can reflect projectiles and cut through nearly everything.
Well, he had that saber? Oh, I love Zero.
The ability to scan and copy other robots' weaponry. He has copied countless elemental weapons that control fire, lightning, wind, water, and ice, as well as bombs, missiles, mines, drones, lasers, and force fields. He can shoot out black holes, turn invincible for a short time, and create a clone of himself, which I really wish I could do. He can stop time and even resist similar effects when other robots try their own time stoppers. But when he gets serious, he breaks out his ultimate armor. It doubles his durability, gives him unlimited ammo, allows him to fly and attack with the Nova Strike move, and teaches him some super-powered moves like the Hadouken and Hadouken.
Wait, those are the same. Is it made by Capcom?
Yeah, Capcom.
Oh, okay.
This is what the X in his name refers to. The X Factor that is his limitless evolutionary potential. Which is your typical anime bullshit. Powered by love or friendship or puppies or whatever, X has completely regenerated from near death and even reformed his whole body in only a few seconds from just his metal core. With all his immense power, X has defeated dozens of Mavericks, including the General. The General once defeated planet-destroying
fighting him.
The energy would require 57 quadrillion megatons of TNT. He can move fast enough to dodge Optic Sunflower's light-speed lasers and survive channeling enough energy through his body to annihilate all of Japan. After years of fighting, he managed to destroy his arch-enemy, the Sigma virus, with his most powerful weapon yet, the Mother Elf, aka the latest thing to join our Hall of Fame of terrible, terrible names for awesome stuff. And the day was finally saved. Well, until the Mother Elf was corrupted and the biggest war ever broke out all over again.
Seems like everything's robotics, they always get corrupted or hacked or something like that, and then go haywire.
I know.
Change the future.
I know.
Okay.
Don't worry, hey, don't.
That looked kind of funny right there.
Don't worry about it. Don't call, don't dare.
By a great flood, humanity was.
Don't you dare talk about Mega Man like
World
that.
got so shitty, the man in the sky himself had to step in and flush that thing. All that remained on the planet was a race of artificial life forms known as carbons.
Ooh.
I don't know what story this is.
How far we
In the
come.
orbital space station, the Elysium. This station housed the Master System, a computer program designed to control the carbon's population on Earth. But over time, all the humans on board died, except for one. The Master and his assistant, a carbon known as Mega Man Trigger. Since the carbons were basically the only humanoid life forms left in this super sad world, this last human figured they deserved free reign of the planet, so he told Trigger to destroy the Master System. Though I'm pretty sure Nintendo already did that. Despite being a purifier unit designed to protect the Master System, Trigger obeyed. But thanks to this chick Sarah, he got his robo-butt whooped hard, lost all his memories, and got turned into a baby. Sealed away for years, he was eventually discovered by carbon diggers who named him Volnut. And thus began his journey to stop the Master System, battle pirates, and trigger his lost memories.
Have you played this one?
No, I didn't even know this existed. I'm sorry.
Why did they name him Volnut? What a dumb name!
Right.
The only thing dumber than that name was that stupid pun that you made. Well, to save the day, Volnut has surprise, a Mega Buster, and he can switch out his right arm for a bunch of special weapons
like a
machine gun, a spread gun, homing missiles, grenades, mines,
just
a
a
sword,
buster.
a reflector shield, and his most powerful weapon of all, the shining laser. It's a laser
that shines. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot. It's
okay.
Good. He wears armor which lets him hover for extra speed, and also shields that can make him briefly invulnerable and invincible. That's it. No stopping time or farting black holes out of his butt.
Nothing else?
I guess it's not that bad. Well, most of these weapons pull from the same energy source rather than separate pools, and they each need to be swapped out manually. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Starting to think we found Diet Mega Man.
I was like, this one doesn't seem as good as the others.
He can lift 9.5-ton stone blocks, move fast enough to evade meteors, which re-enter Earth's atmosphere at Mach 33, and even tank them head-on. That's a kinetic energy equivalent to 38 tons of TNT. He's defeated scores of giant mechs and even Sarah in a rematch for the ages. All in a day's work for Mega Man Volnus.
Oh.
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roar. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
You know what?
Whoa. Don't try and pull that happily ever after crap. Humanity went extinct, the planet is flooded, and the last Mega Man
like
is stuck in
everything's
space
bad.
forever because Legends 3 is never gonna happen. That peaceful future Dr. Light fought so hard for turned out to be total bullshit. And if you think about it, it's all his fault. Love and peace are lies.
It's all his fault.
Maybe in this timeline, but luckily, there is another.
There's multiple timelines, of course.
Of course.
Multiple universes and everything.
Let's go all the way back to the year 20XX. Imagine, instead of revolutionizing science with robotics, Thomas Light focused on computer sciences and created a world dominated by the internet and digital
This is who I got introduced to the Mega Man,
His name was also Tadashi Hikari. Oh, great. The AI Overlord timeline. Hey, Siri, please don't kill everyone and take over the world.
I didn't catch that boomstick.
Oh, God, it's already happening. The internet infrastructure.
What if Siri just stopped working and started talking all
It
of
became its own separate universe known as the cyber world.
Like, screw
This
you.
unpredictable digital universe was managed by sentient computer programs called NetNavis.
I thought we was gonna have those.
Net navies, things that talk to you,
Hikari had a
like a
grandson
person.
named Lan.
Yeah.
Yes, that's really his name. And Lan had one of the best NetNavis around, MegaMan.exe. Together, they became the most
that's not the
successful
kid from
virus-busting
Beyblade?
duo in both
It
the
looks
real
like it.
and cyber worlds.
Okay.
And saved
It looks
both
like it.
countless times. EXE can shoot foes down with his regular
This was on Game Boy Advance.
Yes, you guessed
Oh,
it,
that's
Mega Buster. He can fly with his Mega Booster and cook the shit out of a Thanksgiving Day turkey with his Mega Baster.
Had you cooking?
Okay, maybe he doesn't have that left.
Yo,
His true strength,
a fucking
however,
game.
lies in Lan's enormous collection of battle chips, which contain a variety of different weapons and tools for EXE to use. He has over 1,500.
Wow, I didn't know he had that
But
much.
now he's got cannons, shotguns, spray guns, mini bombs,
Wow.
big bombs, time bombs, shockwaves, earthquakes,
And that's how you
meteors,
fought?
swords, kunai,
Yeah.
range
Okay.
It was fun. It was fun as hell. I loved it.
He didn't have maps.
He can
No.
create black
Okay.
holes, move objects with telekinesis, turn intangible and invisible, dispel force fields, resist having his data assimilated, uninstall customized programs and weapons data in enemies, and use GigaFreeze to put programs and even the whole internet in stasis.
Oh.
That why my internet went down last night? I might have to break out boomstick.exe
Oh, no.
and kick his ass. How do I ult F4 this little bastard? Good luck getting past EXE's defenses. His dark aura is a barrier so tough, it could survive the end of the entire cyber world. And since EXE is a digital program, not an organic being, he survived being impaled, losing limbs, and
Wow.
even being blown to bits
Oh my
before pulling
God.
himself back together. Wait a minute, if he's just a
Jeez.
program like you said, can he even fight in the real world like other super fighting robots? He's
Right.
done so before.
Yeah.
He can enter the real world through special dimensional areas,
Oh.
or through sheer power output alone.
'Cause I was gonna say, how is he gonna fight the
body
other
and
one?
mind with Lan using full synchronization. A
With
technique
him.
only possible if both beings have a strong mental bond. Fusion! Ha! Well, turns out EXE and Lan are super close because, plot twist, EXE is Lan's stillborn dead baby brother turned into a computer program.
What?
Yeah.
Well, when they
So that's
bond
really his
perfectly,
brother.
they enter
Yeah.
hub form, a state powerful enough
Oh, wow.
to defeat Nebula Grey and the Dark Galaxy universe with just a wave of his hand. EXE is tough enough to survive a planet-sized Psybeast exploding. That's a blast worth over 14 septillion.
The Psybeast was one of my
TNT.
favorites.
He's quick enough to search practically the entire cyber world in less than a minute, and powerful enough to absorb and recreate the same cyber world in a single move. And after all of that, Lan retired from virus busting to become a scientist whose research would play a part in the next generation of Mega Man.
Mega Man Star, I think Star Force.
Star Force?
Yeah.
You're shaking your head. Is that a bad
I'm
one?
sorry, Wizzy.
I didn't care for it.
It was
It was supposed to be
corny.
like the continuation of this.
Oh.
I wanted my own little Mega Man and
200 years later,
Okay, here you
the
go.
world had yet again progressed. this time with the advent and proliferation of electromagnetic, or EM, wave technology, which is a fancy way of saying they switched their main resource from internet cyberspace to basic radio waves.
Okay.
Well, at least radio waves will never try to take over the world and commit genocide.
Oh, you say that now. This is Geo Stellar, the son of astronaut Kelvin Stellar. Okay, first Land, now Kelvin. These names are killing me. But anyway, Kelvin got lost in space after being attacked and captured by a race of aliens made of electromagnetic waves known as FMians. Like
what?
FM radio
FM
aliens.
Femians? Oh my god.
Yes.
Luckily for Kelvin, he made
goodness.
friends with an EM alien kitty thing named Omega Zis, who tried to help him escape by zapping him into radio
Alien
waves.
kitty thing.
It wasn't the best idea ever, but eventually Omega and Geo met up and merged together to become
Fused
Star
again.
Force Mega Man.
And with this transformation, Geo acquired and amplified all of Omega's EM powers. Namely, as a being composed of EM waves, he's effectively invisible and intangible.
We passed right through.
We're EM waves, remember?
I was not
Though the latter
expecting your voice
usually
to sound
requires
like
conscious
that.
thought to activate.
all.
He can also fly, teleport, survive in space, turn living beings into EM waves, and manipulate data itself to control other machines from the inside out.
Remember when Mega Man used to just be a cute little robot?
Yeah.
Now he's a radio alien cat fusion thing. Well, at least he still has the Mega Buster, which does exactly what it did the last 4 times. Moving on.
Actually, this Mega Buster is a
Like it's the
bit
same
different.
thing.
Not only does it charge automatically when not in use, it can be modified with different wizard equips, no relation, to change its power, speed, and status effects.
It would have been a lot better if it had boomstick equips.
Well, I'm sure there's something boomstick related in Geo's nearly 600 battle cards, which provides Star Force Mega Man with numerous special weapons.
He's got guns, swords, hammers, axes, scythes, bombs, missiles, lasers, meteors, shockwaves,
And he has battle cards, too.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a continuation of that.
Okay.
He can paralyze foes, drain their health, summon black holes, turn invincible, heal wounds, create force fields, summon other EM beings for special attacks, and control noise.
Control noise? So like when my neighbor plays music really loud, he can just turn it off with his mind?
No, but I thought you lived in a trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, man. Animals are getting smarter.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay.
Noise is excess energy created by EM beings, kind of like static. When utilized properly, it can cause machinery malfunction similar to an EMP, drive EM beings insane, and, if he absorbs enough of it, allow Geo and Omega to change into even more powerful forms.
Oh wow.
His greatest form is Red Joker, which can fire the Red Gaia Eraser, a huge laser that'll reduce your body to EM particles and shoot them across the atmosphere.
That looks kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say that looks powerful.
With all these powers and more, Geo and Omega have the resume to match. They defeated dozens of enemies, including Sirius,
Ha! We got her!
who was powerful enough to move a black hole hundreds of millions of miles in a single day. The black hole in question was Sagittarius A, which has a mass 4 million times greater than the Sun. Factoring in its mass and the speed it traveled, we can get a kinetic energy of 4.6 decillion megatons of TNT, enough to obliterate a solar system.
Then Star Force survived inside of that black hole like it was nothing. And since he's made of radio waves, he's as fast as light.
Though some other EM beings were able to
So
fly
how
from
was
the
the
center of
regular
Milky Way
Mega
galaxy
Man
to
gonna
Earth
stack up
in
to all
only
these
3 days.
transformations?
That's over
We gonna
3
see.
million times the speed of light.
Star Force even fought EXE once. He technically lost, but he was just holding back to make sure he didn't Marty McFly the future away.
But of all his accomplishments, his greatest feat was one that no other Mega Man up until that point had achieved. This world, and this timeline, actually turned out pretty great.
Oh, it wasn't destruction
Star Force Mega
and
Man.
people dying.
How do we
Yeah, nope. It wasn't that bad.
Right.
To me, I like the original.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
All
Star
right,
Force
the
wasn't
bets
that
are
bad.
set.
Right.
Run the data through all possibilities.
So,
Okay, so who you think is gonna win out of all these since you're the Mega Man expert?
By now, you've
I got my eyes on. I think I might have to go with XE. That's
XE?
my
That's
XE.
your favorite?
XE, yeah, XE might have to be good.
Ooh.
Dot XE, XE. I mean dot XE. EXE. I'm sorry, EXE. I'm sorry.
You know what that reminded me of, the little Spider-Man thing? You.
Right.
You.
Yeah.
You.
Ooh. Well, bye.
Well.
Well,
Is
out
he
of
just
there.
gonna fly back in?
I don't know.
I would think. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like.
Okay. I thought it was like a ring.
Right, they had to stay in.
Okay. Okay, they're both fighting with sabers? No.
Yeah. That's EXE versus Star Force.
Okay. Ooh.
Don't tell me,
That
bro.
gone. I don't think he's gonna get taken out that early.
He better not.
I don't think so. Ooh.
And that's original versus
classic versus
versus I think X. Yeah.
So where's the other one that isn't fighting?
Oh, I don't no idea.
So like it's on the even amount of numbers. So
I
it's
see.
Like
I
somebody's
see.
gonna get jumped.
X definitely is gonna be.
There you go.
Stop it. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's done after that. See, classic is kind of.
Classic's kind of OP. I'm
there
gonna
goes
lie.
Rush.
Yup. Ooh.
What about you?
Yeah. What are you about to do?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna get jumped. Oh, I thought they both were attacking him. Oh, see?
Bye, Volda.
Bye. Made a black hole.
They just made a they made a black
and
hole.
one of them could survive through that, can't they?
I think all of them can. Wait, just stop time.
Oh.
XE could hold on. XE could stop time too. I mean, not XE, but X.
Oh man.
But they can survive it. I think all of them can survive it.
Okay.
Is that the original?
On. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, they pushed it. I think they all can survive it.
Whoa.
He just healed himself.
And he's not healed. And that's X, right?
Yeah, that's X.
Okay. Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's EXE. I think that's Star Force right there.
Force.
Yeah.
Where's the classic one? He's dead?
I have no idea. Uh-oh, okay, that's Mother Elf. Oh, he just destroyed Mother Elf. Oh, no.
Oh, did he get corrupted?
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, breaking through that. That gone.
Right.
Yeah, he looks like he's done.
Yeah, I think X might be out of there. Yeah.
X is gone.
X is gone.
Classic looks like he's gone. I didn't see him die, I don't think.
Nah.
But oh, that's it?
What?
What happened to the other two?
Star Force had this one in the bag.
I don't know.
Surprisingly, this battle's victor was fairly clear-cut.
I didn't even see like two of them die.
Right. Feats, they were all outclassed by EXE and Star Force's cosmic level feats.
Yeah.
Right.
Poor Volnut couldn't keep up with any of them.
Okay, so they died right there.
Wake up with his huge variety of weapons, but his limited ammunition meant he would never last too long. Plus, X was designed to surpass him in every way.
Exactly.
Right.
May have rewritten the code of the Rebels.
That's what I was saying. I was like, how's the classic one gonna defeat all of
more
them?
powerful data.
Yeah.
He doesn't have as much things as they do.
Yeah.
In particular, Star Force's noise manipulation gave him a huge advantage over the Mother Elf, which we know to be fairly vulnerable to corruption.
But I know what you're thinking. Star Force is 200 years ahead of EXE. Shouldn't his tech be way better?
No.
He even held back in their cannon fight. That's clarify canon and story, not they were both using their cannons.
True, but so did EXE. Neither were fighting at their full potential, as made evident by their other feats. At best, Star Force may move 3 million times the speed of light, but EXE was fast enough to search the whole cyberworld universe in a brief period of time, and powerful enough to later destroy it in its entirety.
And the cyberworld isn't just a hard drive with some gigabytes. It's a universe with stars and galaxies and the whole shebang.
To climb EXE's speed, we first need to find the volume of EXE's field of view compared to the volume of the observable universe. With that, we can determine the number of passes EXE made across its diameter in order to search everywhere. While the manga doesn't give an exact time frame, the situation EXE is in is dire. His ally, Base.exe, is on death's door. So Mega Man's solution is to zoom around the universe as fast as possible until he happens upon some tool or weapon that can help.
That doesn't sound like it should work.
Right.
What it does would have been done for.
So with that in mind, EXE must have been traveling over 3 novemdecillion times the speed of light.
Is that a word?
That's 60 zeros long.
Pretty sure we
Novemdecillion.
just set a new record for highest number ever on this show.
Right.
I think so. And it also goes without saying that while Star Force's solar system level
So he's basically the fastest one on the show
EXE
ever.
destroying an entire universe is far superior. About 200 quintillion times more, if you're curious.
Don't forget that EXE's arsenal of battle chips is much larger than Geo's collection of battle cards. Also, EXE could have just used chips like uninstall, interrupt, and cancel.
Uninstall?
All the
Did
other
you delete
Mega Man
people?
weapons and programs.
Yeah.
Well,
And they
it's
were a mistake?
default, ironically, because
Oh,
his weapons
wow.
are manual rather than programmed.
You got one, buddy.
All the Mega Men are good at what they do, but at the end of the day, EXE had the speed, power, and the tools needed to be the best super fighting robot.
This battle totally rocked, man.
So EXE
The
did
winner
win.
is MegaMan.exe.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Star that won.
Definitely
Hey,
like.
thanks for watching this episode. If you want the
Okay,
Very-
but didn't you want EXE?
Oh yeah, that was my
Yeah.
that was my first
Or
one.
X? One of them
or another
two?
video by clicking
Yeah,
right
X or that one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who? Widowmaker? Widowmaker and Black Widow? Hey! Called it! There we go.
I didn't know how you did that, but you called it.
I saw the one drop down of Widowmaker for sure, because that was the only person I really played on Overwatch. And then when I saw that spider, I was like, they gotta be Black Widow.
Right.
So,
So that's gonna be a good one.
oh, I think that Black Widow's gonna win though.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Like I've seen, like you know, like Widowmaker is good, like at sniping and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but I feel like combat-wise, like close,
We're gonna
I feel
see.
like Black Widow's gonna win.
We're gonna see. I'm excited to see
How
that
are they
one.
gonna do that? How are they gonna do that fight?
I don't know. Is it gonna? I don't
Is it
know.
gonna be a 3D fight? Because I don't think it could be pixel. I don't know.
No, hold on.
I don't know.
Is it? Could it be live action?
Or
Might be live action. You think it's
I
live
don't
action? I don't know. It might be live action. Hold on. Cause I'm looking. We're looking at it again. No, it's not live
Nope,
action.
it's not live action.
I don't know. It might be live action.
I don't know.
They might surprise us. The probably is gonna be regular 3D.
How are they gonna do that?
But he'll figure it out.
I don't know.
But yeah, Mega Man EXE was one of my first ones. I think I think the first one I played was I think it was EXE I played first. I played a few of those Battle Network. It was called Battle Network games, and then I went back and played like the X. I think I played X4. And it might have been X4 first because it was on the PlayStation. I don't know whichever one. I don't know which one I played first. Because X was a great series, and that got me into Mega Man.
Right.
That got me into Zero, and I loved Zero. Zero was like
I was gonna say, was Zero your favorite?
one of my favorite, definitely,
Yeah.
because he had the saber. I just loved him. He was just amazing. But the EXE was like real, like the show. There was a show that was connected to it, and I would always watch it. And I always was like, man, that would be so cool to have like one of those. They call them pets. I think a PET or something like that. I can't remember.
PET.
Yeah, pet, like a pet. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I haven't watched it so long. But it was like a little basically a phone, and they had like their own little AIs, and you could battle them with other people, and you could have chips. And I was like, that'd be lit. That'd be lit. I'm like, okay.
No, we can't have that. It'll get corrupted. Somebody gonna hack into it.
Right, but it was a lot of hacking and a lot of stuff, and it was a lot.
But that's how
with
Sigma
that.
came about, right? Because of like the
Sigma came
corruption.
about because of Zero. If
And
I
the
remember,
virus.
yeah, and it was like a virus with Zero,
right.
and then it was like pretty much deviating from his original programming, and he was supposed to be like one of the best Maverick hunter. I mean, like best Reploids, and then he became Maverick.
Right.
Nah, no.
That's why I said every
Yeah.
time. I'm sorry. Every time I hear Maverick, I'm kind of ruined by it because of YouTube.
No, I'm.
So.
Yeah, no, Maverick. Yeah, he was supposed to be a Maverick and a Maverick hunter, I think, and then he met Zero, and then he became the ultimate Maverick, like evil one, and then Mega Man and Zero had to fight him. It was good. It was great. It was good. Anyway, please guys comment below, tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like and share. Deuces.